Hello everyone. We're doing this again. Sadly, I had some inconveniences yesterday, but I dealt with it, so that's fine. Yeah, alright. I was told to use this song by a friend, so I'm going ahead and doing that. Yeah, I really don't know how I'm gonna start this stuff up. I had some sample gameplay yesterday that I really liked, so I'm gonna try to do something similar. I don't like how that's like that. Can I make that any harder? Oh yeah, that's nice. Alright. So now we're gonna take this, put it here. There we go. I'm just gonna try to make, I'm not trying to make like top 1 or anything, but if it gets there, it gets there. After I'm done with the layout, I will figure it out.
The air cloud. The air cloud. The air cloud. The air cloud. The air cloud.
I'm not the best at, like, you know, I'll be quiet sometimes.
The air. The air. The air.
Dang, that's precise. Hang on.
The air. The air.
Hang on.
The air cloud. The air. The air cloud.
Alright, I'll add this here.
The air cloud.
Terrible. Like, this is absolutely foul.
The air. The air cloud.
I might actually remake this right here.
The air.
If I'm not genuinely liking how something like feels, I'm gonna delete it like before I start to really not like it. It's just the way how I do things. I'm gonna do some weird structure. Why? I don't know. Sure, I like that. I guess.
The air. The air cloud. The air cloud.
I'm not gonna have space that, but I will do that.
The air cloud. The air cloud.
Yeah, since it felt a little
The air cloud.
too lenient. Or not lenient, what am I talking about? Why am I trying to sound fancy?
The air cloud. The air cloud. The air cloud.
I don't know.
The air cloud. The air cloud. The air. The air cloud. The air cloud. The air cloud.
Yeah, let's put something. Let's put a saw layer here.
The air cloud.
Oh wait, I can just do that.
The air cloud. The air cloud. The air. The air cloud. The air. The air cloud.
I guess I can do this. This doesn't look that bad. There's no significance to that, so what I'm gonna do actually is I'll do a little bit of that.
The air cloud.
Oh, I kind of like the way that you go over that, so I will add it.
The air cloud. 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 The air. The air cloud. The air cloud. The air cloud. The air.
do a little bit of that.
The air cloud.
That buffs it a little, but I mean, probably doesn't
The
buff
air
it a
cloud.
lot. But I do think
The
that
air
it makes it look harder. Why is that on that there?
The air cloud. The air. The air cloud. 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 The air cloud.
I'm supposed to let it like fall for longer.
The air cloud. The air. The air cloud. The air cloud.
Maybe I should keep that nerfed.
The air cloud. 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 The air cloud.
Alright. I kinda don't know how I'm gonna do this.
The air cloud.
I'm gonna add some of these.
The air cloud. The air cloud. The air cloud. The air cloud. The air. The air cloud. 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 The air cloud.
I'm honestly confused.
The air cloud. The air. The air. The air cloud. The air cloud. The air cloud. The air cloud.
I don't
The
really
air
know
cloud.
what to add.
The air cloud. 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 The air cloud.
I'm just gonna move this and save it for later.
The air cloud. 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 The air. The air. The air cloud. The air cloud. The air. The air cloud. The air cloud. The air cloud. The air cloud.
Maybe I can add something like that.
The air cloud. The air cloud. The air cloud. The air. The air. The air. The air cloud. 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 The air cloud.
I am nerfing stuff, but if it feels too easy, then I'll buff it back to how it was.
The air cloud. The air The air cloud. The air cloud. The air cloud. The air. The air cloud. The air cloud.
I'm just doing something weird for fun.
The air cloud. The air cloud.
What if I did something like this? Hang on.
The air cloud. The air cloud.
Why did I do that? That's actually kind of stupid.
The air cloud. The air cloud. The air cloud. The air cloud. The air cloud.
Bro, why am I so quiet? Oh my goodness. Genuinely, bro? I don't know. I'm just trying to make weird structures. Because future me will not hate myself for that.
The air cloud. The air cloud. The air cloud. The air cloud. The air cloud.
Faz guy, I can help you.
The air cloud.
I can help you verify it. It'll take me a little bit.
The air cloud. The air
I might actually just delete this part. I'm not really liking it.
The air cloud.
It's still no problem, man. Like, if you need someone to verify it, and you can't find anyone else, I got you. It'll take me a while, but, I mean, I don't really care. I need something to do.
The air cloud.
Let's see. I was thinking about doing something stupid, but I'm making a choice not to.
The air cloud.
That's weird. I like it.
The air. The air cloud. The air cloud. The air cloud.
Honestly, everyone... I'm not one of those people who, like, goes out to beat stuff. So a lot of the time I don't know what people are talking about. Like, I only recently learned about Supersonic and stuff. I haven't really been too engaged with the community. But I mean, every now and then I'll look.
The air
Try. My hardest is... Well, I have 34% on congregation, which is like what?
The air cloud.
Like a level that I actually beat was like Cataclysm.
The air cloud. The air cloud. The air cloud. The air cloud.
9 months? That's...
The air cloud.
Dang.
The air cloud. The air cloud. The air cloud. The air cloud.
Dang, that timing's kind of weird.
The air
but
cloud.
as long as I can get consistent at it.
The air cloud. The air cloud.
Oh yeah, that one jump thing. Where like you jump once and it gives you like a million almost.
The air cloud.
Yeah, I haven't really wanted to use that.
The air cloud. The air cloud. The air.
I mean, sure, and maybe like one of these days,
The air
if I want to
cloud.
do speedrunning achievements, then maybe I can use that. But
The air
I don't know,
cloud.
it feels too cheaty.
The air cloud.
that I beat it once, I'm going to be stupid and assume that it's consistent now.
The air cloud. 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 The air. The air cloud. The air cloud.
This level's gonna be good when it's fully decorated, I feel.
The air cloud.
I'm starting to like this. It's not that consistent, and I want this to be one of those consistent levels. Goodness, I want to do a form change with it, I just don't think it fits.
The air cloud.
Maybe I'll just do that for now. It's like
The air
a better
cloud.
idea.
The air cloud.
I'll have you make a break through that. Won't be no fake or nothing. I don't want this to be like crazy hard.
The air cloud. The air cloud. The air. The air cloud. The air. The air cloud. The air cloud.
Oh, that's weird. I'll do it. I feel like that's gonna be too inconsistent though.
The air cloud. The air. The air cloud. The air cloud. The air cloud. The air cloud. The air cloud.
Oh, I like that. Hang on. Make it where you have to bonk your head. Yeah, hang on. I'll have to tweak that up. Actually, hang on. I can just keep trying it with it on.
The air cloud. The air cloud.
Yeah, hang on. If you just hold out of that.
The air cloud. The air. The air cloud. 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 The air. The air cloud.
Alright, I'm gonna add this. I just got an idea to buff that part.
The air cloud. The air cloud. The air cloud. The air cloud. The air cloud.
I'm gonna turn hitboxes off. It's kind of messing with me.
The air cloud. The air cloud. The air cloud.
Oh, I like that. Ooh, I also like this. What am I doing?
The air cloud. The air. The air cloud. The air. The air. The air cloud. 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 The air cloud.
Alright. So now we have a teeny tiny bit of gameplay done that doesn't really make this
The air
good or
cloud.
anything, but
The air. The air cloud.
I'm liking it a little. Probably not going to be my favorite
air
part of
cloud.
the level.
The air cloud.
Alright, song, which I'll make that gameplay, and then I'll make gameplay until the actual drop. Well, I mean, there's not really that good of a drop. Well, it's not drop material, I should say.
The air cloud.
Alright, I think that's good.
The air cloud. The air cloud. The air cloud. The air cloud.
Alright. I think I'm going to add that because I want to. I'm gonna add some structure.
The air cloud. The air cloud. The air cloud.
Alright, we are gonna get into a transition. Alright, hang on, I'm gonna add some cool transition bits. Thank you, Shadow. You're a mod, by the way, so if anyone breaks the rules, which they probably won't because there's like no one here, you can, yeah, show them who's boss, I guess. That was so cringy, I'm not saying that again. Yeah, Shadow, I saw your DMs from earlier, and yeah, I'm down, maybe. What did I do? What did I do? Okay. Yeah, alright, I like that. It's a vibe. Still not gonna say that again. Okay. Now I need to do, where's the camera trigger? Or not the camera trigger. Okay, so if we're brought here, so like we're right here, then we're gonna put this here. Alright, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's good.
The airplane.
Yeah, I'm gonna put a start position down for fun. Alright, Shadow, I'll make it bigger. Hang on, I'm gonna make a cool effect real quick. trust me with this. Not that, don't trust me with that. That doesn't seem very... Hang on. Does it even work? Yeah, but it needs to be like way less subtle, so let's do like 5, not 25. There we go. I just kind of like that. Actually, I'm gonna turn this into... Excuse me. Thank you. I'm gonna turn this into a 2 times. I'm gonna make weird, no, don't delete that. I'm gonna make some weird looking structures. This part go up, like you go up, yeah, because that's cool. Actually, I don't mind that, hang on, I'll build off of it. Shadow, what do you think about this transition effect with the love words? Obviously, it'll look better when I actually go ahead and decorate it. Hang on. Actually, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do like, just up a little. That's still no. Oh. Yeah, that's cool. Shadow, I can give you no, I'm sorry. I shouldn't do that. I'll give some copies to people who support my upcoming Patreon, because I'll make one soon. But for right now, nobody has the level, so. you'll be able to play it when the time comes. Or maybe I can have you test it on stream. Well, I mean, that'd be the point, too. What am I yapping about? Yeah, I don't want to really call their Instagram. I avoid doing that. Oh, hang on. I feel like I have an idea. I have an idea. Let's see. Forrest Gump. Oh, that's kind of fire. Hold up. Hold up, hold up. Let's build off this. Pretty sure it goes up at a 25-degree angle. These slopes, yeah. So, I'm just gonna grab, no. Is it 26 degrees? Alright, so that's pretty cool, I guess. Alright. Let's expand this platform. I don't know how I feel about that. This is weird. Bro, Shadow, I'm sorry, but you genuinely remind me of Grug. have that where you buffer that so I can force you into the spot that I want. Alright, I'm down after this stream. Yes, bro. Alright. No, actually, you wanna know who Winter really reminds me of? That one clip that's like, release the baby. You know that one? Dang. Let's see. Let's see this. Since it's in such a weird spot. Alright, that seems pretty good. Issue. Nerf that. Oh, dang, that's actually kind of good, though. Like, I genuinely don't mind that. It's decent. Decent gameplay for now. Alright, there's no way this level is gonna be like RNG based or just frames. Maybe for this part I'll have you go slower. Yeah, I like that. I'll have you switch into robot. Right here. No, that's swing copter. In my opinion. Very bad game mode. But that's just my opinion. And orb spam is so tempting here, but I'm not going to. Well, hang on. I'm just gonna do it and see how it feels. It'll be like the easiest orb spam ever, though. Oh, I like how you have to do that so specific. I can't speak, bro. I like how you have to do that specifically. Where you fall at the exact instead of doing something like that. Actually, hang on. I'm gonna do something weird. Null escapes. Why'd I say that? That's actually such a bad reference. Because it's nothing like nullscapes. What am I talking about? Another orb spam for fun. Actually, hang on. Instead of doing that, I'll do this. So right here, I'm thinking, let's do, yeah, I chose wave for some reason. I'm probably not gonna like how the gameplay turns out. just gonna need this to, just making sure that nobody completely messes up this. I feel like I should nerf that. Is that viable? Alright, and here I'm gonna do a yellow, or no, like a yellow gravity portal. And then I'm just gonna have you go into this corridor here. Alright, nerf time. And also start position time. You're just gonna have to hope that, you know, you didn't go too late. Actually, no, that's kind of free. It's alright. I'm gonna do some of this. I'm not minding this gameplay too badly. It's coming together, I guess. That's what you could say. Oh, I don't like how that started with that jitter. Alright. I'll add, I'm gonna add something here that's completely out of the way. But I feel like it just makes it feel better. Alright, spike pillar time. Hmm. I'm gonna make one of these. Yeah, alright. This is possible, I'm just bad at it. Yeah, see? And I'm making it like 10 times harder on myself. What? Imposting? Oh, hello. That's the way to introduce yourself. I think he clicked on the wrong live stream because he just left. Hang on, let's see. I'll nerf that part for fun. And right here, I'm also going to nerf. Yeah, I'm not gonna fill that in for object counts. Yeah. Dude, I gotta put another start position in. Oh yeah, that's smart. I'm gonna make this go 1 time speed. Alright, UFO transition. I wonder why it does that. Hang on. info. Yeah, let's do a ball. Actually, we can do mini ball. Alright, I'm gonna change up the style of platforms here. Actually, hang on. I'm gonna put these on top. Yeah. Actually, instead I'm gonna do Alright, now time to buff things up after my long silence moment. That's an issue that I just solved. Alright, I think this is where I'll end the stream. Yeah. Anyone that wants to, tune in the next stream, which will be in a while, you can go ahead. But before that, I will be working with Shadow to bring you guys a Minecraft series. A horror mod. Like, horror mod pack Minecraft series. Yeah, I'll see everyone